McDonald's is an American fast food restaurant, more than 36,000 locations, 69 million customers a day, serving more than 1,000 countries in the world. McDonald's $24 billion in revenue makes it the 90th largest economy in the world. McDonald's hires around 1 million workers in the United States every year. Starbucks is a world-renowned specialty coffee maker. Revenues of approximately $10.7 billion last year and 16,850 shops in 40 countries. The average customer visits a store 6 times per month, and Starbucks has been opening approximately 2 stores daily since 1987. Both McDonald's and Starbucks use similar OB practices. The 3 that I will be analyzing and discussing today are leadership, teamwork, and organizational culture. McDonald's leadership, their vision statement is to be the best quick service restaurant experience. They believe that the future success requires leadership in all levels of the organization and not just management. McDonald's founder Ray Kroc was famous for dropping in on a restaurant, pulling up his Cadillac in a business suit and gold watch, and then asking for a mop so he can clean up a spill. His ideology is training oriented. He said, "If we were going to go anywhere, we've got to have talent, and I'm going to put my money in talent." McDonald's expects every employee to live its values, demonstrate leadership regardless of their position, and career development is provided to help employees perform their best while experiencing career satisfaction. Starbucks leadership, their mission statement is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time. When Starbucks began, CEO Howard Schultz wanted to try to do his best to create a set of values, guiding principles, and culture. He believes in clearly demonstrating the vision for the organization and helping employees see how their work connects to the big picture. He's been seen as relatable, accessible, and transparent, and that he cares about his employees and their stories. His followers find him to be inspirational and a true visionary. The leaders for both McDonald's and Starbucks are similar in that they have transformational leaders. Where they differ, McDonald's has a more task-oriented leadership approach by providing the opportunity through training and education through employees, crew members, and management. McDonald's also has some of the leadership behaviors as defined in the path goal theory. The hierarchy is structured with directive leaders, the general managers, the supportive leader, which is the crew trainer, and the achievement-oriented leaders, which is the management. In contrast, Starbucks has a servant leadership approach. The organization goes beyond its interests to help their employees, or partners as they call them, develop and grow. When they had to make cutbacks and close stores, they refused to cut the employee healthcare system, their healthcare, which was costing the organization $300 million annually. CEO Schultz's authentic leadership approach has gained respect and commitment from his followers. The impact on individuals is that McDonald's and Starbucks provide an opportunity to learn and be trained and are welcomed regardless of their skill set, gender, or race. The impact on the group is that McDonald's management works closely with the employees to ensure that they're receiving a positive and helpful feedback as needed, which creates a higher level of self-efficacy. While Starbucks leads its followers in authentic and ethical leadership, the impact on the structure is that McDonald's is able to deliver fast food and low cost of wages. However, their dollars have dropped, and the CEO, Steve Easterbrook, has recently received backlash for not addressing the 2 biggest issues for McDonald's. 1, hemorrhaging of the customer base, and 2, the deterioration of the brand. The impact Starbucks has on its structure is the delivering of exceptional service in a warm, inviting atmosphere. McDonald's organizational culture. It believes that the people are the face of their brand. McDonald's ideology is to make a positive impact in the lives of many by providing opportunity through training and education. It has revved efforts towards sustainability in the World Wildlife Fund to identify raw materials they use globally to have the greatest environmental impacts, such as beef, chicken, coffee, fish, and palm oil. By 2020, their goal is to A, increase by 20% in energy and efficiency in the organization, and B, increase the amount of the restaurant's recycling to 50% and minimize waste. It is committed to improving the lives of children and their families through the support of Ronald McDonald House Charities and other organizations. It is also committed to strengthening communities by addressing the needs such as educational and physical activity. McDonald's believes that because training is not limited to top executives, it is able to ensure its culture is spread through all levels and is reinforced through education and promote that employees still remain important to the organization. Starbucks' leadership Starbucks' organizational culture is a culture of belonging. Leaders are treated as ordinary people. Employees are referred to as partners, and work is divided regardless of hierarchy. They encourage diversity, welcoming cultural backgrounds and life experiences. They believe in empowering their partners and encourage in sharing ideas. They believe in environmental sustainability through recycling, energy, green building, and farmer support. Starbucks also exhibits their involvement with their communities by volunteering their time to their communities. Both McDonald's and Starbucks culture is based on the belief that it's their people that make the difference and that they wouldn't be successful without them, thus impacting individuals. Both believe in diversity in the workplace. McDonald's and Starbucks in contrast in their culture in that Starbucks' sustainability ethics have been part of their vision since the beginning, whereas McDonald's took a reactionary approach after receiving backlash from PETA and other organizations. McDonald's has created and contributes to its charity organization and to the community, although the latter was in response to obesity. Starbucks gives to its people and to community through healthcare, tuition, and reducing its carbon footprint. McDonald's teamwork believes it starts from the top. Confidence is vital for the managers so that they can make the right decisions as well as guide their teams. They're encouraged to learn from their mistakes and prioritize at the workplace to create and maintain harmony. McDonald's is big on team building exercises and efforts to build trust and to develop the team to be self-sufficient. It believes in communication, not just from the top down. McDonald's believes for restaurants to be operating well, it is very important that all members of the restaurant team to work together and to follow systems in place to ensure that the best quality of food and service is provided to their customers. New employees are selected based on the ability to work as part of a team and to work for a large part of the training programs and performance appraisals. When working in restaurants, employees can be part of a number of dedicated teams in an atmosphere that is busy, challenging, and fun. Starbucks refers to its employees as partners, thereby enabling them to feel empowered and part of the bigger picture. Employees work closely and function together on all high level of cohesiveness. Individuals play an important role from taking the order, which is the cashier or the name taker, to prepare the order, which is the barista, and to get the order correct and over to you with your name on it, which makes the customer feel part of a whole experience. Starbucks teamwork believes in trust and communication are extremely important, and that they also conduct team building exercises. The partners have taken their team and their teamwork and efforts outside of the coffee shop as well. A great example is when they helped with the flooding in New Orleans and to repair houses and to paint. McDonald's uses a multi-team approach. Order takers who help each other, cooks and assemblers in the back, and depending how busy the restaurant is, 2 or more dropping fry baskets and filling cartons with order takers. In contrast, at Starbucks, the front line of partners share leadership and work on the problem solving on the spot. When an order goes wrong, you don't have to wait for a manager to solve it. Depending on the level of experience, the team can be self-managing. Teamwork impacts individuals by bringing them together with a common plan and purpose. These are generally people who like to work in groups. Teamwork impacts the group by being part of one shared goal and helping each other achieve the goal. Lastly, teamwork impacts the organization because it's each individual contributing as a team member that makes the customer feel that they've had an exceptional service experience. Based on the analysis, these are the following points that I have for what was done effectively and why, as well as my recommendations. Both McDonald's and Starbucks have been effective by having transformational leaders. Individuals believe in their visions, feel wanted, and have purpose, thus reducing turnover rates. McDonald's corporate culture is effective in the charitable organizations and alike Starbucks by investing in its people through training, education, and providing health care. Both McDonald's and Starbucks have suffered hardships in the decline of their customers at some point, causing store closures. They both refocused their attention by their vision to slowly turn their business into continued success. They have embraced the goal implications of teamwork, leadership style, and corporate culture through their global expansion. Is there room for improvement? Always. With respect to leadership, I recommend that McDonald's continue to focus on their employees and implementing reward systems on different scales. A cashier may have rewards for taking orders quickly. However, in a multi-team setting, the cooks and assemblers may not be recognized for putting an order together quickly. With respect to teamwork, I recommend that Starbucks keep an eye on their partners' development to ensure individual needs are met. I suggest that they observe and analyze whether a partner is experiencing role overload or underload and adjust both their way of training and the partner's role accordingly. with respect to corporate culture. If McDonald's is conveying that they have equal respect for both their employees and their management, why do they wear different uniforms? Seeing is believing in the best of times. If you want the team to feel like equals, ditch the suits. Lastly, I urge and recommend that both organizations take our environment more seriously and reduce their carbon footprint. If they are true visionaries who can create organizations on a global scale, they can use more of their profits and use their visionary talent to treat the planet and its people with more care. I have learned that both organizations have transformational leaders who inspire and are very creative. Both are risk takers and encourage their managers to take risks as well. Both organizations are very successful, and their implementation and their mission statements through training and creating a highly motivated corporate culture. Both organizations have been responsive to their ethical obligations to our planet. Both make strong efforts to be transparent about their products and the way they conduct business on a global scale. They believe in their followers and spend time with money to train them, not just for their role at the organization, but using the goal path theory to help the employees develop and grow.